Welcome on in. This is Online Gaming Man Cave. I'm your main man, built up real nice. And today we're going to go into the worst, most awful, atrocious places and bosses in the first Berserker Khazan that will make you rage like none other. But first, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button before we go any further. Now, let's rewind what just happened because I hate these wild monkeys, AKA wild Jokkos. So when starting the first Berserker, you just think this is going to be an easy game. I got arrows to throw. I got a spear. This place doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I can avoid this hole. But then these monkeys jump out of nowhere, and they are the bane of your existence. They just jump around and knock you off the stage. Not only that, this area is also a headache. So I tried to go back and like, yeah, I'm gonna get this monkey. But you know what else happens? You fall through the floor over and over again. So not only are the monkeys and falling through the stage is already a headache at the beginning of the game, but on top of that, it makes you rage. So then you feel like poop, and then what else? They throw poop at you. That's what this game does. Now you're off to a terrible start. You're not enjoying the game because these monkeys are jumping around everywhere, throwing poop at you. But you know what? You managed to push through it. And then next we get into this. Now this game is filled with spiders, but this spider in particular is the worst spider you can go against. It's called the Pincer Spider. You're gonna see why just shortly why this spider is such a headache. This is just a regular one, and he's putting up a fight like none other. Now let me tell you this, if you have a phobia of spiders, this will not be the game for you. It is so many spiders on so many different levels in the first Berserker Khazan. Now, these spiders also have different phases they go in. This phase right here in particular, the more time he hits you or you miss a brink, he gets his health back over and over again. So not only is he hard, now you got to do everything perfectly to take him down and dodge his attacks.
Get out of here.
Rage so much on this, you have no idea. Now let's talk about this guy, Gwydo.
Angry.
Super fast, super angry,
so
just
angry?
Constantly attacks you. This is NG plus Gwydo, and he is a nuisance. I had such a hard time with him in NG plus, probably more so than some of the harder bosses that you think are harder than him. You cannot take any breaks with him. You miss a brink, you're dead. You miss a dodge, you're dead. You miss anything, you're dead. And you have to understand, these fights last a long time at times. If you're not effective in dodging, if you're not effective in missing the attacks they throw at you, he will hit you with one thing and you're done. Absolutely. Kicks you out of nowhere. Miss a dodge, miss a counter. Things like this. Watch this. In 3, 2, 1.
I'm
dead.
Not gonna win this
dead
fight
again.
Get that counter down.
And I said that to myself. He was relentless over and over again. I think it took me like 30 minutes to beat this guy.
I had BZ
Once I finally did, it was really worth it. Now let's get into the next thing. Now, when you look at these two twin brothers that are coming in, they're called the Longswordsmen. And yes, they have long swords, and they alternate left and right, left and right, left and right, and will take you out quicker than you can think of.
Come on, bro.
And these are the little enemies that cause you to rage over and over again. Next, one of my next biggest headaches of them all, the corrupted creation. A big headache, especially in this phase, where if you miss a brink, you miss a dodge, and he attacks you and hits you, he keeps his health. You're gonna see I'm running around like a chicken with his head cut off because I'm scared of it. I'm afraid of it. It does so much damage if you get hit by it. On top of that, it has plague that will take you out. So you're gonna need elixirs. You're gonna need everything in your repertoire to take this guy out. As you see, one swing and I'm done. The corrupted creation will make you rage. I hate him. And next we have the Arcane Knight of Flames. This is like the grown-up version from the baby in The Incredibles with ultimate fire. As you're gonna see, I'm trying to throw this arrow at him or javelin at him just to take some stuff down off of him. But if he gets to reading that book and throwing fire on you and taking you out, it is a wrap. I had to take out his buddy really quickly. This guy made me rage so much in the first playthrough. Constantly throwing fire, constantly reading that little book, throwing flames, doing voodoo, doing magic. He was constantly setting me on fire. This is my payback run in NG Plus to take him out because that's how much he made me rage.
Slammed him.
Now, if you're thinking about speed running this game, guess again, because everywhere you run, if you're running from bosses or just trying to get back to a spot to receive your lacrimum again because you've lost it to a BS enemy from raging, they will follow you.
Okay,
they will follow you around every
really
corner.
bad.
Everybody will gang up on you.
I don't know
from
how
the
I brought
knights
all these
to the
people over
captains to even the wild dogs.
Oh, okay.
They will
All right.
destroy you. You cannot get away from them. They look at them
jumped down
falling from
on
the
me.
ceiling. They were everywhere.
Okay.
Now I did manage to get out of this situation, but if you're looking to speed run this thing, good luck to you because these enemies
dogs chasing me.
and many bosses
I don't know
and
how I'm gonna
elite
get out of this
enemies
predicament,
will
but I'm
not give
trying.
up until you kill them. Good luck to you.
If I get out of this, y'all, I'm the GOAT. Oh. Okay. Oh.
You thought I was done with spiders? Nope. This spider in particular, which is a boss spider, you can see the name up there at the top of the screen, is a freaking headache. This was NG+. This guy would not give me a break. I was dodging, trying to get behind him so I can get the most damage. I was doing everything in my power to try to take him out. And he beat me over and over again. If you miss a counter, it is a wrap. He's going to throw poison at you. He's going to jump around. And when he lands on that ground, you're going to catch the aftershock of that land. He's going to try to bite you. He's going to try to hit you with the poison. He's going to try to claw you. He's jumping again. A true headache of raging. He's the last boss in the side mission. And you just got to get through him. But you know what? They made it super hard. Look at this. Swiping with poison. Claw after claw. Missing the counter. Oh, well, I hit that one. But that doesn't do anything. He bounces right back from the counters. He goes, he disappears. He's backing you. He's attacking you. He's gonna claw you again, over and over again. And look how his health is going down slowly. Absolutely slowly. Boom, 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 boom. The move I hated the most, when he jumps at you and boom. That was so hard to counter at first, and then it's over. He just takes you out. Now let's talk about this. If you're a fisherman, you're gonna absolutely love this game. Not. I hated this big ass blowfish.
There he goes.
I call it the hallucinating blowfish. If you did not kill this fish right off back, this guy would take you out with hallucination and he would disappear. He goes into the ground. He does a lot of stuff. And this NG Plus playthrough, I wanted to destroy him. But this guy got the best of me again.
There's a fish.
Look at him. Jumps up. And he cannot be stopped when he's on the road. This is like Super Mario Ghost Town. The last stage. And this guy keeps going at you. I don't even know if this is a guy or a female. But you know what? Let's just call it a female. Because you know why? She is going through that time of the month. Okay, I'm not going to go there. But look, I absolutely hate this fish. Next, we should talk about how you need to be a gymnast in this game, because if you can't balance on these beams and fight at the same time, you will get destroyed.
Push me
As
down.
you see, I just got knocked off the beam in the top of this cathedral or church or whatever I'm in. And of course I missed with the javelin. I go at him again. He just knocks me off again. So please make sure you have your balanced beam skills, because if not, you will be destroyed.
Okay.
This area that we're going into is by far one of the worst areas, called Poison Depths, and it's filled with spiders on top of spiders. Like I said, if you have a phobia of spiders, this is not the place you want to be. There's so many different types of spiders in this game. From the explosive spider, the fang spider, the huntsman spider, the pot belly spider. These spiders will take you out. The pincer spider, spiders on top of spiders. Poison. You're gonna need elixirs on top of elixirs. You're gonna need a way to maneuver this poison on the ground. You're gonna need a way to take on all these spiders at one time when they gang on top of you. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these little baby spiders hurt just as much as the big ones. The big ones are gonna throw poison at you. This place will make you rage over and over again as you're going through the first playthrough. I raged on this one and the NG Plus playthrough. It is a complete headache. Use that javelin when you can to take them all out, but I absolutely hated this area more so than anything. And last but not least, the last spider in this area, yep, you've seen it
He's right
before.
here.
A boss
He's sleeping
spider,
right
a
now.
mini elite enemy boss
But
spider.
like, this
It's
guy
the
is
Pincer Spider
unreal.
again. And if you do not take this guy out quickly without staying in the poison too long, you will get your ass handed to me. Yes, I said ass, because this Pincer Spider was a complete ass, and you had to fight him in the poison, and you had to make sure you hit every brink, every dodge, because if he didn't and he hit you, he got stronger and stronger. So make sure you attack quickly and effectively so you don't rage as much as I did. And like I said, when you go back and look at my playthroughs, you're going to see the rage on top of rage on top of rage.
First time through.
That's why I was so elated when beating the
Get out of
spider.
here.
Now let's go to the biggest rage area of them all.
Oh my
On your
goodness.
way
I-
to
oh,
Ozma,
here we go with this.
the puzzle
I totally
place
forgot about this.
of hell. You're going to constantly think you have it. You're going to constantly think you're on the right piece of rock. You're going to constantly think you can jump, even though you can't jump in no Souls games. You're going to constantly get caught up in enemies in the middle of the puzzle, such as this bat, which gave me a headache. This bat is hanging up there. Use your javelin. It's not going to take him down, even when you charge it up. That was 80,000 damage. He still messes with you. He flies around
Get out
you.
of here.
And finally, once you get him out, you're like, oh yeah, I got it. And then you go to the next puzzle. And what happens? Oh, I got it, no worries. All right, I'm just gonna go over here and fall.
No, 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 no.
When I tell you I have nightmares about this area, it is a freaking headache. Oh, don't get too excited. You will fall again. All the fighting we did in the beginning of this game just to hop on rocks and fall off of them. As you see, this was done over and over again. I want you to feel my pain. Oh yeah, just when you think you got it? Oh yeah, I think I'm on it. Nope, you're not. You're not. The worst area in this game, ranked #1. My book. Oh, let me get my lacrum. Okay, I'm good to go. I'm going slow.
Quick, right?
I got this. I know which way to go. Boom. All right, I did it, right? I'm on it. Okay. Right, but you can't. Oh, there it is. There it is. And there goes the rage. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Online Gaming Man Cave. These are the worst areas and enemies in the first Berserker Khazan. Comment down below. Let me know your worst times and the times you rage the most. I will be doing a bosses edition to this. Just stay tuned. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.